In this set, we got House of 3000's Ralphie and Dill versus Xion and AerialAce, two of the Connecticut mains. And I like the fact that right off the bat, AerialAce went and took lead, so Xion can start to give some of that charge.
Yeah, it was really smart of them. So, do they team often?
Xion and AerialAce actually haven't teamed often, but they play a lot on their side.
Okay.
And obviously, you've seen Ralphie and Dill, they've worked occasionally together.
They're actually really static. Ralphie preferring to team with Dill, calling him dad.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And you know what? Dill is a great player to have on your side while you're a Cloud main because he's going to give you plenty of time to work with. Ooh. But unfortunately, he's going to get clipped by a cross slash from Xion, and they're doing a pretty good job of keeping Ralphie kind of buried at the edge here, not really letting him get anything started.
Yeah, Ralphie has been smothered by the red team.
All right, good punish, and AerialAce trying to take point, keep Dill off stage this time. I like the fact that red team's plan seems to be keeping blue team as far apart as possible. Not so much 1v1s, but get one off stage and immediately go for the 2v1. I'm a huge fan of that because it establishes a lot of pressure on the player on stage to help their partner recover. Yeah,
and they're able to get a lot of cool combos in quick situations.
Wow, actually not going to get punished by that forward smash there. Very big mistiming because now AerialAce gets to live a little bit longer. They're down one stock behind. Still pretty even though. Everybody's plus 100 in this. That limit blade beam is going to take that first stock coming off of Dill. Red team sitting in the lead.
That's actually really surprised. There are, I believe, blue team is the higher seed.
Yes.
Right?
But the red team here, very underrated team in itself because, you know, CT doesn't have so many exposure, I'd say, in terms of these players traveling because they're both young. So they're trying to put their name on the board. However,
Xion has been to a couple New York events. Xion, my mistake.
That's all right, because there is a Zyvon here.
Yeah. And AerialAce has showed up to Xeno once or twice, but it's great to see them out on a stage like this.
Yeah, it's good to see that blue team's kind of keeping their composure a little bit. They finally got rid of the two stocks on the red team. They are sitting at kill percent, though, and both of them off stage trying to go for the hit.
Oh, that upbeat got a weak hit.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the sweet spot there. If he got the tipper, that would have been it for Dill's stock. Oh, excuse me, Xion's stock.
Yeah, but there is massive percent. You got to know which one is
eventually.
Which, yeah, but red team, blue team, you're getting me mixed up now.
Yeah, we're both just colorblind. We're gonna go with that instead.
Yeah, but they have massive percent on them, so it's gonna be really hard. They need like a quick gimp or something. Yeah,
they're starting to slowly chip this back though. As you see, Xion's health has creeped his way all the way to 88. Yeah. But as we say that, he gets rid of Ralphie's stock. Ralphie currently sitting at 0%, and Dill being buried off stage. Look, just like that, they kept Dill alone. Even though he's at 158%, they decided to double team and put on that damage on Ralphie. So that forces Dill to have to run in rather than play his normal patient style.
Yeah, he's like camping the ledge like Mewtwo King from Melee, if anybody.
Ooh, that was an excellent edge guard from AerialAce. He kept the pressure on him, forced him to have to go for the up B, and he had that option covered with the Dolphin Flash already.
And now Dill can't even go in because he has 166%. And Ralphie's just there to defend him alone.
Now, if they could get rid of, oh, never mind. Now we're looking at a 4-1 deficit here with red team, both of them sitting plus 100. However, Ralphie has to play perfectly. He has no limit available. Gonna opt to just throw AerialAce off stage. Doing a pretty good start so far here.
Nice nair. Oh, just retreating nairs right there. Both clouds in sync.
This is, you know, it's bad enough for one thing when you have a character like Marth who's able to try and gimp you. Oh, this might be it. Okay, he couldn't turn around fast enough to get the hit.
Yeah. That back here taking the first stock. 1 and 4.
Ralphie keeping himself in this. Xion, very smart. Not getting the conversion there, unfortunately, though, which could have possibly ended the stock.
Yeah, I think he's actually in finishing touch range. Oh, but burning the limit right there. Yeah,
he had to blow it. He had no choice. He was forced in that recovery situation. However, now he can charge it for free, and AerialAce is going to look to try and possibly cover the landing. Ooh, great option coverage there. He couldn't really press anything other than maybe a roll, but it looked like AerialAce was ready for it.
And run up cross slash.
Gonna get rid of that stock pretty quick, and you see the looks on, actually no, look at Dill. He's like, yeah, it's all right. Cloud's stupid.
We're doing this again. Cloud Marth, I hate swords.
I find it funny that, okay, now they're talking. The team that won was conversating more than the team that lost. Both of them were just kind of sitting there contemplating life. Like, what happened?
I think that's a clear sign on like the team chemistry. Like, I actually think an upset's about to happen due to the amount of talking that's going on.
Yeah, both Xion and, or actually it's technically Xion, but we're never going to call him that. It's Xion and AerialAce both looking very confident and comfortable over there on the right-hand side. But that murder face that Ralphie likes to put on sometimes when he is about to turn it up. I just saw him make it, so let's see if he can manage to get this to work.
Sure. Oh, I thought he was about to get that L smash. That would have been a clean like 30% more.
Once again, it's looking very similar to last time, except this time it looks like Blue Team's going in a bit more, because I think Blue Team's passive play game plan to force them to come in didn't work out for them. They were forced to do too many 2v1s. So now they're just staying in, not allowing the red team to get comfortable. And
Ralphie's not burning limit as quick as he did last time in the beginning. Oh, going for that down smash, trying to end it early.
Yeah, you see a big change of pace here. Now Blue Team finally, Red Team finally getting it in, but currently behind plus 50% about on both characters.
Yeah, it's almost like Dill and Ralphie just got a wake-up call. Like the caffeine just kicked in.
That happens sometimes. Like you're at round 3, big stack tournament. You're like, hey, it's not going to be much, right? I'm not worried about anything till the end of my pools, or the big names that happen to be here. We have a pretty stacked tournament today. And then all of a sudden you lose game 1 to 2 people you didn't expect. You got to turn it up a notch. Ooh, good mental awareness coming in from Ralphie there to get that climb hazard and get rid of that stock.
Great job. Oh, so Ralphie's now beating up on what is it? AerialAce. I'm sorry.
That's right.
And just to tack on more percent. And what I like about doubles is if Xion now stays back, they can play the same game they did before and just beat up on AerialAce.
I like the idea coming in from AerialAce there a second ago. Xion's going to go down on his stock. He was forced into having to land on stage, trying to get Ralphie to pull the trigger because he had no other options, and Ralphie just waited it out. Luckily, didn't lose the stock in exchange for it.
So we saw Xion lose to a patented team combo done by Ralphie and Dill from Diddy's up throw to up air, and it works out like almost at basically kill percent, and it's going to be a lot better than the other team due to they having the kill grab.
Ooh, that's being a little bit too overzealous. Sometimes when you have that lead, why bother going off, right?
Yeah.
Now, I get the idea of throwing out that neutral air. However, you're forced into a situation where Dolphin Slash is going to beat you most of the time. And AerialAce didn't have to worry. He had room to work with. So giving Red Team a little bit more of a chance. But as we see, this life lead is pretty large coming in here. Blue Team really turning it up so far in this game.
Though being a one-shot lead, Xion has a lot of percent on him.
Yeah, certainly sitting at 128, had to blow limit as well, so he doesn't have that clutch factor with the rage to try and maybe snipe an early kill from a throw. AerialAce hasn't been able to establish as much of the stage dominance as it did in the last game. Dill has completely met him like match point every single time. And
it basically switched off from opponent.
Dill not playing the passive play as before, where they had Ralphie more on point. Now Dill's playing more the combo breaker. Like anytime he sees something started, just throws out one of those short fares just to reestablish pressure and allow Ralphie to reset so he can get a good punish on the landing.
Dill actually finished his whole combos. Oh, I thought that would be it right there.
I'm surprised he decided to go for same into. Like I don't think that would have killed considering it was cross stage, but
maybe he just messed up like an input, but still not connecting.
Yeah, when you're recovering, it's kind of hard to think about that situation there. But they still have a very comfortable lead here. Dill sitting on 2 stocks, and Ralphie on a fresh one while we're looking at AerialAce, currently sitting at 139. That's going to be a hard punish in there. Coming in into the up throw, up air, and that's going to be it. Now Xion forced into a 2v1 situation, trying to recover. And they have every option covered. He has to blow limit here. Gonna get ledge jumped, and that's going to be a clean setup. Great option coverage. Didn't let him play the game at all, like those last few seconds there. As you look at this, the banana was there, then they had the bleed beam available, forced to have to blow limit. Even if he decided to buffer roll, Ralphie was already waiting to punish it.
Xion was getting the New York style jumping.
You get this New York style beatdown in that back alley. It's like, hold on, sir, hold on. We may have come to Boston, but I see there's a lot of trains, a lot of tight buildings, a lot of people walking around obnoxiously. Yeah, this is close enough to New York, yeah.
Pretty sure Xion has now a Tim footprint on it.
Oh yeah, he's got the fresh Tims on his face right now. Well, we're going to game 3. As we saw before, they're doing it again. They're conversating very well. They both don't look that uncomposed. Meanwhile, House of 3000 looking like they're ready to just kick their dogs.
They're like, yo, can you hurry this up? Try to play round 4.
They are ready to move on to the next round. Meanwhile, they're still talking. And it's okay, though, because sometimes if you need to take that mental break, take that composure, recollect yourself, it's good. Why jump back into a game after you had a good situation before? It didn't work out. why jump back in? That means they figured something out. Take the time.
It allows you time not to be flustered. And are we going back? No.
No, we're going to go to FD.
FD. I like the stage.
You know, in terms of the two team comps on stage, I like it. If it comes down to a 1v1 situation, this is in favor, I'd say, of the blue team because you have Dill with Diddy Kong available on FD. So it's going to be imperative that the red team figures out a way to reestablish what they did last time and get a 2v1, a lot of 2v1s going where they're forcing somebody to recover.
Yeah. Apparently, they feel like platforms was the problem there, so we're moving it. And
platforms ain't the problem when you're going to get limit finishing touched.
It's okay. Here. I still don't know what Cloud's moves are.
He has so many different options. Nice counter there. He's forced to have to recover far. I don't think that Dill can get out there. He's just going to free fall.
You don't have to save your teammate every time, because if you do, you would also be in a bad situation.
Yeah, when you force yourself into disadvantage, when your opponent is already pretty much written off, and you're going to make it worse for yourself, sometimes it's just okay to accept, you know what, we got to hold that O. We can't get you back.
Yeah. All right. That fading fair was really smart from Dill. Oh,
wow. Just jumped in raw and got him with that that finishing touch there. Even in his backup, Xion still sitting at 154%. Yeah. But if he could get himself another limit, he can snipe out one of these early kills. Ralphie is currently at 52. Never mind.
Yeah, stock is gone. And you saw when Xion was on stage, they were double teaming AerialAce for the majority of that time.
I like the coverage there. And you know what? AerialAce faced Dill the entire time. He never pulled the trigger too early just in case Dill tried to jump in so he could just throw out a fair to answer. And Dill couldn't even get really a hard punish off of that. So it was a good situation from red team there.
Yeah, Mars fair being one of the more safe moves in the game. Oh, but following up air being one of the great
moves in the game. We're at almost even here. If they almost killing his teammate because that was almost a tipper.
Lucky him. Oh, but that back air.
Yeah, great call out on that jump there, and now he's forced to recover low, but unfortunately AerialAce wasn't there to be able to get it. But he gets the F smash on the left. We're going to even this game back up here. Dill at 87, and Xion currently at 108.
Oh, jump. Short hop up air, catching Xion, catching AerialAce from his jump. And Dill's putting a lot of pressure on AerialAce. Marth Diddy is now favorable for Marth, and Dill's taking full advantage of that. Yeah,
Dill definitely, he has the proper mindset to go about this. However, he's forced to have to go in because Ralphie's been eating a lot of pressure. That hasn't taken a lot of damage, but they've been staying on him where it's you're forcing Dill to have to go in. He can't just play the passive way that he wants. However, they're still looking pretty primed here. I think red team currently in a pretty decent position here if they could get back, but no, that's not going to be the way that works. Limit Climb Hazard coming through, and that's going to be stock coming off from Xion.
Yeah, I believe they're just double teaming Ralphie because they're more familiar with that matchup than Diddy. And as you see, they're just going after Ralphie and just ignoring Dill for a majority of the time. Just trying to do something where they're more favorable, and Cloud is also easier combo food.
And to be real, the character you'd prefer to have to deal with at the end is Diddy Kong rather than a Limit Cloud.
You're right.
Because as we saw, Ralphie was doing a good job, even in that game 1, of handling the 2v1. Couldn't win, but he looked very solid.
Oh.
All right, Olay, get out of my face, and now we're down to a one-stock apiece situation.
Yeah.
Both teams relatively even here on percent.
It's basically whoever will finish it off first stock off first. And that back air, almost about to take it.
A great answer, double clap coming through, get out of my face, and now you see Ralphie just waiting for his opportunity, trying to get one of those throws. Dill opting to throw upwards though, so he couldn't get anything.
Oh, but he misses the blade beam.
You know, a little bit of team miscommunication there, both of them trying to get the kill.
Oh,
no, this is bad. Ralphie used his jump, but he was able to get back because Dill was in the way and didn't allow AerialAce to get the kill. However, both players going down, and now we're looking at Xion, 75% with Limit versus Dill. Just like we said at the beginning, now Dill has FD available to him as the last character on stage.
But this is Limit Cloud, and he's nothing to sleep on.
Now, Dill is, in terms of player skill between these two, very much the better player. However,
but Zion's hungry. Okay. Oh, making it back.
Dill looking very, very solid here. Catches his jump. He's forced to have to recover. He recovers low. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Making it back. Jumping. Oh, down to getting out the situation. Now he has pressure, stage control, and pressure. What do you do?
Xion trying to establish some kind of spacing here with the back airs at the ledge, but Dill able to get himself back center stage. Xion just slowly charging, gets the throw, tries to call him out on a higher recovery with that fair, but he gets him with the fair. I don't think he has a jump available to him. Oh, he does have his jump. He tried to delay as long as he could, but House of 3000 is going to take that W. Ralphie popping off.
Great job to both teams.
That was an extremely close set for only being round 3 of double set. Look, like right here, the way that both teams were playing, nobody was really kind of solidly outplaying anyone. It was very much toe-to-toe throughout the entire time. You get the double kill coming in, and Xion did his best. However, Dill was just covering every option. Every time he tried to get in or handle him in center stage, Dill was ready. And, of course, Ralphie, very emotional, very hyper young kid who, or young player, excuse me.
No kid, call him kid.
He's a little bit of a kid, a little bit.